the Smart Speakers Daily, and you're pretty smart for listening to it as well. Hello, this is Peter Stewart from London, reading from, riffing from, and reviewing this particular article about why podcasts aren't bigger on smart speakers. Been looking at this article from Tom Webster, courtesy of podnews.net over the past couple of 3 days. And, here's another reason, or another kind of thought about all this. The size of the medium is too big for the container. So a podcast is typically, 30 to 60 minutes, and the container is the amount of time you're in the same room as your smart speaker. So even though we listen to a number of shows on our Echo, we're often moving in and out of the rooms, missing bits of content and so on. And it's also true that most of what we do listen to on our device consists of shorter podcasts, flash briefings, and other bite-sized content like this as well. So where you're more likely to be in the room for a couple of minutes, making toast, have the kettle on, or whatever. And you can therefore listen to a flash briefing. And I don't know about you, but when I'm just around the house, maybe it's a little quirky thing for me, if I'm just around the house and I want to listen to a podcast, I don't have all the fancy things which are relaying the sound from my phone into different rooms of the house at the same time. And what I do is I have the podcast playing on my phone and have the phone in my pocket with the speaker upwards so I can hear it as I'm just going about my business. That's what I'm just doing there. It's really interesting, incidentally, that Tom in his article actually mentions flash briefings. You don't hear the FB word mentioned very often, do you? So should you change your podcast show to make it easier to listen to on a device, on a voice device? How about that? How about it indeed? We'll pose that question and hopefully answer it tomorrow as the Smart Speakers Daily continues.
Part of the Briefcast.fm network.